Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually found one of the world's worst PlayStation 5 scalpers where, in all honesty, I'm surprised these things are even still ongoing at this point. God, couldn't even go tell you guys what's going on over here. It's just disappointing. And as well, we also have some other various stories too as well, where even though we have a bajillion different scalpers, it does at least kind of seem like these last few days have been overall pretty good and pretty good vibes, which we may go discuss a bit more in a separate video. And as well, there's a lot of big Sony bans that have also been happening too as well. Just a lot of little random kind of news stories going on, all kind of put together. Some of the stuff all throughout this week. And as well, I hope you guys all had a fantastic, lovely Thanksgiving holiday, and I'm ready for the weekend too myself for a good recovery. I'm waiting for it, I'm vibing for it, I'm going for it. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for our brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Same with you get to go pick in either $500 or Xbox or the console itself. We have the Twitter and Twitch room down below for bonus giveaway entries in case you guys want to be a part of that one. And of course, as well, we have a lot of Amazon links for all the best tech deals for Black Friday going on. And then same with the PlayStation 5 signups and all the other good stuff too as well. So first and foremost, I think we saw the most expensive scalpers we've ever seen so far. Now, this actually went kind of viral over here when it comes to the r/gaming subreddit, and rightfully so. So I had a chance to go and see this earlier on today, where they went and have now tried their best to sell PlayStation 5 consoles for the very, very ripe price. And I'll maybe do a quick zoom in for you guys over here. $1,700. Or I guess you want to know what? They gave us the extra $1 off. It's $16.99. 00 cents with that one USD pricing. And this was actually found over here in the Buenos Aires International Airport, which, number one, sometimes I've seen these, like I've seen these various pictures of like these consoles that end up in these random like international places. Number one, how on earth do you even propose to travel with the PlayStation 5 console? What is going on? You sit here and you see this and you're like, well, let's just go. I'm coming back home from Italy. I just came on a huge, cool beachfront resort where I just had the time of my life. I was sitting in the sand. I was hanging out with my wife. You know what? Let's go home and spend $1,700 on a PlayStation 5 console. Because let alone how annoying that would be to get on your carry-on luggage. Like, do you just go into the airplane itself, put the console on your literal lap, try to put it in like one of the overhead bins? How do you even transport this thing? It does not make sense to me. But also, number two, who on earth is out there trying to go and buy this? It's $1,700. Now, I mean, if you even go to America, I'm sure, not that I tell you guys should ever go buy from scalpers in any way, shape, and form. Don't do it. I can guarantee you guys have been watching stuff for a long time. You could probably find your consoles for a little bit less than $1,700, but that's just me. I'm just saying. I mean, I don't want to say I'm a genius or nothing, but I think if you guys gave me $1,700, I could probably get you 3 consoles instead of just one that you also have to awkwardly put on your lap coming back over here from Buenos Aires, which, I mean, I'm sure if you maybe going to Buenos Aires in the first place, you maybe got the moolah to go buy whatever you want. But even then still, it's just crazy to go and see this on the price point wise. Maybe they're trying to snag people for the holidays. Maybe it's just international. They're like, oh my God, it's fine. But these scalpers that are not even really full-on proper scalpers, these are just like probably airplane random. I mean, I've seen airplane food and like, you know, it's expensive. Don't get me wrong. If you're trying to go get like a random drink and a random burger over there, like it's in the airport. But like, geez, $1,700. That's a lot of money. And that kind of leads into a secondary topic, which we might go do a little bit more of a deeper dive into on a separate day. But it's kind of fun because a lot of these kind of big, even gaming news articles are even putting up really good words on how easy it is to go get our consoles. Now, as you guys have seen, you know, probably don't have to spend $1,700 to get one, but it's been crazy to see this because so far, this Black Friday and probably hopefully Cyber Monday has been overall a pretty good vibe. Now, as I mentioned, we do have all the Amazon links down below for a lot of like kind of, in my mind, good deals when it comes to games and monitors and SSDs and all of that, which, by the way, we've seen a lot of those really good SSDs, and I'll maybe put a little extra push in the end of this video, and there's some good deals. But one of the bigger things is that even the PlayStation 5 links or even Target links have also been pretty readily available for folks to go get their consoles. And it's been kind of a nice vibe because these scalpers, like you guys, I'll reference that picture 3 more times, $1,700, the fact that someone thought in a quick meeting or boardroom or whatever it might be that that's potentially a good idea God only knows why they were thinking that, because good Lord, like that's so much money. But that kind of just goes to show that us here in America, we've somehow been like surviving the onslaught of all of this, where we've seen so many of these deals and so many different price points and everything else. It's just like good, like it's good news. And I almost want to make like a proper sit down video. And I keep thinking maybe whenever it's like January or February, we can maybe calm down on the restocking grind. But like, it's just nice. Like we've been seeing stock, and even these art, like these are somewhat well named articles over here. Look at this, like the first line: for those hoping to get a PlayStation 5 this holiday season, things are looking up for you. When was the last time we saw something positive? The PS5 has been one of the hardest pieces of tech to obtain over the last 2 years due to the ongoing chip shortage, making it harder for companies to match demand with its products. Both the PS5 and Xbox Series X have largely only been available online for quite some time, with very occasional but brief in-store restocks. However, many of these restocks were burdened by the fact that you had to buy a bundle with games, accessories, and more, and then it drove up the extra prices. And that's why it's been also kind of great news, because it does seem like this holiday season, we've been seeing more and more stock. Whether it's actually physically inside the stores themselves, and we're like literally just casually walking into GameStop, Target, Walmart, or whatever it might be, and that's phenomenal. Like, that's just so easy. It's top spotting so well, and we don't have to deal with $1,700 console bundles. But as well, it just kind of seems like everyone's been doing pretty good for this holiday season. So I gotta give a big thumbs up to Sony, and as well, we might be seeing a lot more of these basically prep ups over here for when it comes to Cyber Monday, because we've been hearing a lot of rumor either they're on build up for stock or having more walk-in events for that. For PlayStation stock, or just everything else all in between, which I think at the end of the day is very nice to see, because the more consoles we get to sell, the less kind of scalpers and botters we have to worry about. And at the end of the day, I think it's just kind of a good time, good vibe. I like it a lot. So big thumbs up for that one. I just think it's been a good like Black Friday so far. And let alone some of the deals and such. I mean, like, I kind of wish I had some better Black Friday deals. I've kind of been looking and browsing, going through all these locations. I haven't really seen anything good. Like, I haven't really seen any good Black Friday things that I'm like, oh my God, I need to buy this, or oh my God, this is such a good deal. Oh my God, I can't wait to go home and buy this. Like, as I see all this type of stuff, I'm like, well, yeah, like it's okay, or like maybe seeing better deals, or maybe it's an extra 10 or 20 bucks, whatever it might be. Like, it's not really that much of a big deal, at the end of the day. So I don't know, at least we have been seeing good stock. As I keep mentioning, we have the Target links down below. We've been having folks checking out stock with that and doing well. We've also had folks out here too when it comes like the Amazon links we keep on mentioning for all the signups. People are still pretty much getting kind of quick email invites, unless you're unlucky. That just stinks for you. It just kind of goes to show that in stores and everything's been going great, and it kind of seems like these scalpers are probably going to get a little bit mad and upset because the stock doesn't look that good, and it's hard to go and sell $1,700 consoles all the time. Now, last but not least, we have a little bit of a quicker story that we covered up before, where we kind of covered that Sony was threatening to go and ban and remove a lot of games. With this, apparently Sony has now actually banned a lot of these different games from their PlayStation Store. It's kind of the same story before, where we had some, like, they were sending out warnings and basically saying we got to change up the store, change up how listings are, changing how the games are sold, and we don't want to have all these copy and paste games kind of plaguing the PlayStation Store. But it does kind of seem like now they actually want to go and ban and physically have banned a lot of these various games on their platform. So basically it goes to show that PlayStation stores will be clamping down on future releases that fit the parameters set by the new policy. So if you notice that the PlayStation Store has been overrun by these shovel-world nonsense games, it's because they basically did flood up the PlayStation, trying to make as much money as they can with easy platinum trophies and other trophies and everything else in between. And of course, because they're so easy, the assets are already made, and they're already basically just copy-pasted games, they all around kind of do pretty okay, and they kind of make a lot of deals floating around. So basically, Sony did go in a report before saying that they want to go and remove these, and now apparently they have already banned a lot of games on the platform and kind of tried their best to remove this bloatware that they keep seeing. So a big thing is that they want to change the products with functionality and assets that are basically copied and are not meaningfully different from other products already published on the PlayStation Store, irrespective of their actual publisher of record, and if they're just deemed spam and repetitive. Now, we kind of covered this beforehand, but this kind of more so showing that Sony is in motion and wants to get rid of this the best they possibly can. So very intriguing to go and note, and very intriguing to see that PlayStation kind of has some good news. Stopping scalpers, getting rid of these price points, and basically everything kind of going more normal makes this holiday season a lot better. So give me your thoughts and comments down below, and as well, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 $500 or Xbox Series X giveaway. We have the Twitter and Twitch room down below if you guys want your bonus entries. We have the Target links down below. We have the Webull links down below, and all the Amazon, both for the Black Friday deals and console sign-up links down below.